Hello everyone. If you have watched the previous trainings where I talked a lot about survival instinct and how this mind plays games on you, how this mind plays tricks, so that you should not be going out of your comfort zone and achieve that 10x success that you have always desired. Maybe it is in your money area, relationship, or health. Your mind always wants you to be in your comfort zone, right? And if you have come across many such trainings that I had hosted in the past, then today you're going to get all the answers. So, this is Dr. Pallavi here, welcoming you for this amazing training which can open many doors of abundance for you. And here we are going to break many myths of positive thinking, and we are also going to work on some realistic facts, right? So, if you are ready to welcome the abundance and you want to attract 10x success, then raise your hand. Thank you very much. I admire your enthusiasm and I also admire your drive to learn new things about human mind and life. I'm always curious about this subject, and that's why I love this work. I love to go on live and share this wonderful knowledge with you all so that even if you take one tip from these sessions, you will definitely transform your life. So, without delaying the things and without getting late for our main thing, let's jump into the mind map. So, here I am going to bring this wonderful um, topic of four tips. Just a minute, give me a minute. Yeah. I hope that you can see my screen. Okay. Yes. So, if you can see my screen, these are the things that we are going to cover today. Four mind training tips to achieve 10x success into your life. So, number one trick out of that is your mind does exactly what it thinks that you want to do. Number two is your mind is hardwired to move towards pleasure and away from pain. Then, number three is your feeling is powered by two things: pictures you make in your head or in your mind, and words you say to yourself often. And number four is your brain loves familiarity. So, just to go in detail, let's see what new things are going to open up for us today. And uh, I just want you to listen to this carefully because we don't know what hits our mind and what relates to us the most. So, if you don't know what you want, you're not using your mind power. And if you're not getting the results that you want to in your life, that means you're not collaborating with your mind to create the desired results. And you are allowing your mind to create anything. So you are living on default mode and you're not living by design. And that's why if you don't know what you want, you're not using your mind power because your mind does exactly what it thinks that you want to do. If you're if you know what you really want, and if you tell this to your mind, then you will not know how your mind will move you towards that goal by making you notice certain opportunities, by making you connect with the right people, by making you take certain action steps that are required for you to take. So, this mind always tries to act in your own interest. And when you tell your mind that this stress is killing me, it gets that you don't want to do it. For example, oh, I don't feel like working now, and this I just wish if ever I would get just 7 days being in bed. So it does what it thinks you want by creating these habits like procrastination, bunking off to avoid the stress. For example, if you have any presentation in your office the next day and you're really fearful of public speaking, then your mind will tell you that don't do this now. Just ask them to postpone the date, and it will teach you how to postpone the things that don't make you feel good because it doesn't know that you want something. And here, the creation of habits like procrastination, bunking off to avoid the stress are created. So, this happens if you're suffering from procrastination. This is the answer. That means your mind doesn't know what you really want, and your mind thinks that that presentation or that particular activity might give you some pain, might put you in that discomfort zone. And so your mind is asking you not to do that activity because it doesn't know that you want to achieve that kind of goal, and this activity is important for that goal. And it does like that because it does what it thinks you want. It listens to you all the time and it protects your interest. So if your interest is being in comfort zone, if your interest is to be in bed for 7 days, it will make sure that you get it. How? We will definitely know about it just within a few minutes. So, number two is your mind is hardwired to move towards pleasure and away from pain. As I said, your mind doesn't want you to experience pain. And this is the main principle by which we survive on this planet, by avoiding pain. And so it moves you towards pleasure. So, what is pleasurable? It will move you towards that. And I will give you one very good example from nature. Fruits are sweet. Do you know why? Because nature wants you to eat fruits. Why? Because plants want you to spread their seeds. When you eat fruits, their seeds are spread. And then when you like it more, you eat more fruits. And the fruits are sweet because nature wants you to eat more and more fruits, and it is good for you. So, this is the sweetness of fruit gives you pleasure. But then there are certain fruits or certain vegetables or certain berries which are not that sweet, which are not that pleasurable. This is deliberately done so that you should be moving away from those fruits or berries which might be harmful for you. So we survive on this planet by avoiding pain, displeasure, and we move towards pleasure. If you eat something and you get pain, your brain will avoid it. Many times, if you go out, eat something, and the next day you get gastric upset, you may associate with that particular food and you may not want to have that food ever again. And by such experiences, we create our certain likes and dislikes. And this is the game that is played by your brain on you because you're not giving right messages to the brain. Now, just to simplify it, here now I am talking in front of you by going on Facebook Live all on my own, but and it is a simple activity, right? Yeah, it is simple for most of the people, but for me, it was a very difficult task 2 years back. Yes, I was a complete completely illiterate person in technology. I only knew how to see contacts, call people, and do WhatsApp messaging. Absolutely this much. Not more than that. Not even a single thing more than that. I even didn't know that Messenger exists. I didn't know that people can call over Messenger. I didn't know how to edit. And when this passion of me being a coach hit me hard, I was like, that there was a burning desire, there was a fire of burning desire inside me to coach people. I started doing my work and I started enjoying it as if it was like coming home type feeling. And then when I enrolled for the course, how to become a digital coach, my coach told me and he gave me a system that Pallavi, you will have to learn certain systems. And it was so overwhelming for me. I didn't know how to manage it, how to operate all those softwares and systems. And when it was about studying, I was good at it. But whenever things come to computer, I used to go blank. And then I started telling myself, I love this work of coaching, and so I love this technical work. Then, for 1 to 1.5 years, I went deep into this topic. I studied it. For the next 1 year, I went deeper into shooting part. I just kept on shooting the courses and recording those. And then for 3 to 4 months, I edited all the courses myself and posted them on my learning management system. All these activities are absolutely new, and this was scary for me. Believe me, it was scary for me. For one thing, to learn only one setup, I used to take hours and hours together. But today, all these things are done very easily by me, as if it is a cakewalk. So, when I was in that zone of discomfort and my brain was continuously telling me, don't do it, Pallavi, it is not your cup of tea, I was telling myself, I love coaching, and so I love this technical work. Every day, 100 times, I used to tell myself. Then there comes public speaking part. At one time, I was feeling like, it's so scary. What will I say in front of the camera? I don't know about it. And what if people ask questions? What will I answer? And I was so scared of it. I did not try my hand. Even if I had that inclination to become a coach, I did not do anything for 10 to 15 years. And then one day when I was thinking that let me give it a try. So, you have to tell a different story to your mind. And when I told my mind, I love to interact with people. I love to interact with people and I will be myself. Doesn't matter if I make any mistakes. My mind started noticing that I love this work, and my mind started cooperating with me. So give a message of pleasure to your brain. If there is something that like you like to achieve your goal, but you don't like the activity or process that goes in that, then you have to give a right message. And this actually comes from my real life experience. You can also use it and see how it works for you. So, number three is your feeling is powered by two things: pictures you make in your head and words you say to yourself. It works exactly on the words you say to yourself. If you often say, I would love to be in bed for a week, I feel overwhelmed by this much of work. I cannot handle this. I'm dying of this stress. I cannot handle this much. This is too much of work. Oh God, please give me a week. Please give me a break. Your brain will make sure that you get flu, you get sick, and you get that 7 days time in your bed to rest. And then when you complain about getting sick, your brain has this message for you. Didn't you ask for that? Here is your week off. So when you ask means for certain things, your brain perceives it in the by classifying it in pain or pleasure, and it understands the language of images you create in your head. So what pictures do you make in your mind most of the times during the day? If you're making the pictures of you achieving your goals, then your mind will collaborate and help you to achieve those goals. For example, if you feel fearful about thinking about a stranger to be a terrorist, then throughout your journey you will be looking at people and just being scared of and thinking that they might be terrorists. It will keep you in fear, and this fear will stop you from enjoying your journey. This fear might get manifested in other forms, in other obstacles that may come. Now, if you feel that no, 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 this is not possible, just thinking cannot create reality. Okay, right now, right here, I'm going to make a very good experience with you all. Are you ready? If yes, then close your eyes just for a few seconds. Okay, now just imagine that in your right hand there is a lemon, a nice, huge, yellow colored, juicy lemon. And this lemon is absolutely tight. It has this corrugated appearance and it is lemon yellow in color. You have a knife, you put this lemon on the tabletop with your left hand, and with the right hand, you are cutting this lemon into two halves. Now, take one half of this lemon and just open your mouth and squeeze it. Squeeze it inside your mouth and feel the droplets of lemon juice on your tongue. How are you feeling? Just the thought about it, just the imagination of this is making your saliva to get secreted even more. Can you feel that you're salivating even more? You perfectly know that there is no lemon in your hand, but you're experiencing it as if lemon is there in your hand. So, can you see your mind cannot differentiate between what is reality and what is imagination? It doesn't understand whether this is good or bad for you. It doesn't understand whether this is helpful or unhelpful. Your body responds to your words and pictures you say to your mind. So, if you say to yourself, I am the best in my work, then you will always strive to be excellent every day. If you think and if you tell yourself, I am messy, I am such a clumsy person, then you will find yourself dropping things here and there, or you will find yourself having a messy table or messy closet. So, what do you tell yourself most of the times? Your body responds to your words and pictures because the language your mind understands is through the pictures you create and through your self talk. That means the words you tell yourself. Then, the fourth tip that might help you immensely is your brain loves familiarity. So, your brain loves familiarity. That's why maximum people in this world are not living successful and fulfilling lives. Because for living that successful and fulfilling life, you need to go out of your comfort zone. And your brain doesn't want you to go out of comfort zone. It wants you to be in that familiar zone of comfort, right? And success always requires you to try those things which you don't know. So make what is familiar unfamiliar and what is unfamiliar familiar. For example, if procrastination is familiar to you, if messing about is familiar to you, if not applying yourself is familiar to you, if not being productive and wasting your time over unnecessary things is familiar to you, or not believing in yourself is familiar, then make it unfamiliar. Make it unfamiliar, because if this is familiar, your brain wants you to be in this zone, and that's why people cannot break these habits of procrastination easily, because they are not collaborating with their mind. They are not making it unfamiliar. If it doesn't serve you, make it completely unfamiliar. And if it serves you, make it familiar, like working for more hours, believing in yourself, putting in extra efforts, giving you 100%, making the excellent presentation, being better and better at your craft each day. So all these things are unfamiliar, but when you make it familiar to yourself, then your brain will cooperate. It is collaborating with you to take you towards success, and unknowingly you are telling your brain that you are safe and this is not killing you. You love that. So the very common example is Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo made everything that takes to be the greatest player. So he made all those activities which are unfamiliar to most of the people, he made it familiar to himself. He used to do extra training for his weight training. He used to uh, train extra hard to become the best football player. And he always used to say to himself, I am the best. I am the best football player in this world. He trained hard and he believed that he was the best, and he was also working towards becoming the best. And because he was telling himself that he was the best, his mind was getting this message, and his mind was collaborating him with him to take certain steps which makes him be the best. And that's what is the reality. We are all witnessing it. So it is fear that stops people to take challenges, because all these challenges ask you to go out of your comfort zone, to go in that unfamiliar pattern, right? Now, if we know how this mind works, and law of attraction is all about mindset. Law of attraction is all about how you think and how you feel. How you feel about yourself, what you tell yourself. So, I love this combination of manifestation and mindset, because when you rewire your subconscious mind, you become a natural manifester of success. So, the solution is collaboration with your mind. Choose the words like, I have chosen to do this. If there is any activity that you don't like to do, but you know that through this activity you are going to achieve your particular target or goal, then tell yourself, I have chosen to do this. I choose to do this. And so I am going to do this. This way, your brain gets that message to Finish this activity and you will save yourself from these habits of procrastination, avoiding things or messing up. If you're not getting what you want, you're not communicating well to your brain. So when you tell your brain, I love to do this, I like this, I choose to do this, you are giving that message to your brain that let's do this together and create a miraculous success for both. Change the pictures in your brain and change the words you say to yourself. So, what kind of picture that you have right now about your dream life? Imagine where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Now, that picture, just hold that picture in your mind and focus on it multiple times during the day so that your brain perceives, the brain gets that answer about what you want. So, can you see that we don't create what we think about, but many times we create what we believe in? So, when I say you create what you think about, that means this think is something which is even deeper. It is about your deep seated beliefs. So, first you make your beliefs and then your beliefs make you. And how you make your beliefs? By giving the right messages to your brain. Your potential expands as you move towards it. If you're not ready to move towards your goals, if you're not ready to move towards your highest potential, then you will not get what you really want. So tell your brain exactly what you want in your business, relationships, and health. So, for example, I have created this belief in my mind that I am going to be youthful, energetic, healthy, fit, and absolutely happy and healthy individual till the age of 100. And this is my mantra, and this is what I believe in. I have also made this mantra for myself that I love the energy of money and money loves me back. So, money comes to me effortlessly. I love my work of coaching and I intend to create miraculous transformation in millions of people's lives. Then I have happy and fulfilling relationships with every person in my life. So when I create these sentences and I tell these messages to my brain start getting this message that it is okay to be in unfamiliar zone. And then when we collaborate with each other, the ball game is different. And then miracles start happening easily without following any manifestation processes, like any techniques. There are millions of techniques out there which is related to manifestation. But what I like about uh, using your brain power, using your mind power, is that if you train your mind well, you don't require multiple techniques. You only require you, your belief in yourself, and some training of your subconscious mind. And then manifesting your desired life will be as simple as you eat your food, right? If you want to get ahead in this journey, if you want to explore more, and if you want to discover your highest potential, then join us on this 4 months of intensive coaching journey, Rich Mindset Mastermind. And there will be twice a week sessions where you will be getting many assignments. It will be action power packed. And as other people will be there, you will be pushing each other hard. And at the end of 4 months, you will not recognize yourself. I can guarantee you that. So, are you ready to jump into this program? If yes, feel free to contact me on Messenger. And if no, then also it's okay. I will see you again the next week with such a powerful and mind blowing technique session on manifestation and mindset. Till then, remember to keep smiling and keep shining, because when you smile, when you shine, and when you give proper messages to your brain, you collaborate with your mind, right? Till then, take care and bye bye. Love